All right, it is post time for the Woodford. Let's go up to track announcer Kurt Becker.
And they're off in the Woodford, presented by Keeneland Select. Latent Revenge, quick and to stride, goes right to the front. Bucchero comes away in second. Mongolian Saturday away in good order third. Mongol Bull fourth up on the outside. Indy Hill fifth in between horses. Ballandine goes sixth alongside of that one. Commend shuffled back into the seventh position. Hoagie is eighth, and Conquest Panthera ninth and last, nearly 10 lengths off the lead. Latent Revenge opens up on a 5-length margin into the far turn. Bucchero is second. Mongolian Saturday caught wide. 22 seconds the time for the opening quarter. Here's Indy Hill moving up the inside third now by a length off the turn, followed by Ballandine and Commend. Hoagie has a long way to come. Likewise for Conquest Panthera. They've all got to catch Latent Revenge. Still a 5-length lead. Coming to the 8th pole, Bucchero is second by 3. Mongolian Saturday is in third. And then comes Hoagie fourth on the far outside. Bucchero striding forward for the lead. Will have to fend off Mongolian Saturday and Hoagie. Bucchero in deep stretch. Fernando de la Cruz. Bucchero 26-1 upset in the Woodford, presented by Keeneland Select.
That is the ownership group of Bucchero, who is now being honored on the turf course here, as is tradition at Keeneland, after a big stakes race to go on the turf.
We're here after the big shocker here in the Woodford, as Bucchero, the Hoosier Pride, comes down here and scores at $55 and change. Harlan Malter and his trainer here, Tim Gleishaw, in the building. Tim, I'm sure you're aware, but this horse, the last 2 times on the turf, had finished 11th, still in razor sharp form, but what made you go back to the grass?
Well, last year's race was a lot better than it looked. He drew the 1 hole, and we decided that we didn't have any chance unless we went, and we stayed, on the lead till the top of the stretch, and then Pedrosa wrapped up on him when the horses started running by him. He actually likes to run better like he does today. Against Indiana bred competition, he just outclasses him so much. Usually he can go straight to the lead. But we made a plan today to sit off Foley's horse and hope that he couldn't keep going, and we got first run at him, and everything worked.
Harlan Malter here with Iron Horse, and I'll tell you, you guys had the rocket in front of you, so I know Tim said he was pretty comfortable stalking, but how'd you feel with the hot pace?
We talked about it, and there's a lot of races that the pace goes against you, and this one really set up perfectly. We sat down Fernando, who I want to thank Tim and Fernando, and we said, if he goes, we can sit right behind him and make that one big run. And I tell you what, he's an Indiana bred, but he runs like a Kentucky bred, and when you give this horse a chance to win, he's going to go for it.
I'm sure you never thought you'd had the decision, but you guys have punched your ticket to the Breeders' Cup for this Indiana bred.
Well, we'll have to check out the horse and see what Tim thinks, and it'll obviously be exciting.
Tim has actually worn candy stripe pants here, a Brave Soul one time. You've got the red shirt on and the viewers can't see. You've also got the red socks here for the Hoosier Nation.
Yep, it's a little bit pleasing for an IU grad with an Indiana bred to win a graded stake at Keeneland. So,
guys, congratulations on a huge upset here. Bucchero and Iron Horse, they got the spot in the Breeders' Cup if they won it.